Welcome back, graduates. So today I'm going to show you a little design tidbit that you can do, and this does apply to all themes as well, as long as you have a title option. So I am using our awesome theme, Ecomify, and I'm using it as a demonstration right now. But as of right now, it is just inheriting the font that I'm choosing in Shopify. So today I'm going to show you that you can really kind of just fine-tune your heading titles if you choose so without custom code. And do any kind of like really design that you want for the headings. So what I'm going to show you today is just that. So if you don't have a photo editor, there are a lot of free tools out there that you can use. Photopea, Canva, some other great ones. But for me, I'm going to use a Photoshop. So I have my handy dandy Photoshop right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a new canvas. I'm going to do this width by, let's say, I want to do, like 250 because again you don't want to have too much of the space on the top and on the bottom because that creates more unnecessary space for the section itself. So right here I'm just going to go in and I'm going to kind of just show you what this kind of will look like. So I'm going to do featured products, featured products, and I'm just gonna kind of line it up in between here, and if I want to, I can just kind of make it a little bigger. And then let's say, for example, I really like this style, but this is just for demo purposes. I'm gonna go and remove this background, and now I have that option. And let's go into, there's a lot of free sources for free PNGs. I use this one. We do have a subscription. It's royalty free. I love it. It's been honestly really great. So let's say I want to have butterflies, if I know how to spell butterfly. And let's look for something that is like a PNG image, B-U-T-T. Wow, I spelled it wrong. Butterfly. And we're just looking for some beautiful, PNG background butterflies. And I'm just going to do, this one looks really nice. But what I'll do is this one, and I'm just going to download this. This should be a PNG, so that looks all well and great. And then I'm going to go in, open this up, and open my butterflies here. So now my butterflies are here. Remove that. Go out here. I can either remove my background here or just go in and magic eraser this. And then I'm going to go copy this entire part into this new title. It is a bit big, so I am going to go and condense this, and I'm going to show you kind of like where the magic happens afterwards. So right here, let's just, for example, let's just do that. And then I know that drop shadows are either in or out depending on how you see fit. So let's just add a little drop shadow to this. Oops, that might be a little too much. And then we'll say okay, and then we can go in and add this back so we'll kind of see what it looks like. I added a bit too much, so let's go kind of reduce all of this. Okay, so that was a drop shadow of that. Let's go into the feature products and let's just remove the drop shadow or play around with it. Depends. Now I want to do distance. Like, we could just try that. Again, this is for demo purposes. We're using this, and now I'm going to save this. Now, I do want to trim this just a bit more, so I'll just do trim and do that, and then I'm going to go and save this as a PNG. And remember also to just name your files appropriately. So I'm just going to do featured, and I'm going to save that whole thing in there. So I'm going to go now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my, I can exit this out. I can go into my theme here, go in the back end here, and I'm going to go into my content files, and I am going to go and upload that new one that I just made right here. And I'm also going to go in the description, give you the format that you can use, and it is going to be the certain formats that I will show you in a second. So what I'm going to do next is go into my theme editor itself, and I'm going to go and inject the new image in the titles. So I can go into, let's say for example, feature products. That's where we want it, and we're right now just replacing it, a little branding, a little more tweaking to it if you choose. And you're going to go into here, and I'm going to just paste this in. Now remember, this isn't going to have anything right now. It's just going to be some URL, some URL. And now I'm going to go in between each of these and put in, sorry, here. And the new content file here, I'm going to go and paste this in between the two quotes here. So ideally, it should look something like this. Now this is really large actually. So on mobile, it looks pretty good, but there is some, as you can see, some spacing here. So what I want to do instead is maybe I will try that. It's just a lot of, you know, back and forth. So let's try that and give a little more space between. We'll just name this featured. Go into here. We can keep the same format here. So it's going to be calling the image, and the source is right here that I have in my content area, and then it's going to be img-fluid, and then the alt you can decide if you want for that. I'm going to go back into here, upload a different one, and replace that with the link after Shopify updates a bit. Now it's here, so we see this really big one. It depends if you are going for, you know, something really big, but I'm going to go in and just replace in between the quotes, and it should be a bit smaller. So notice before it was like really full width and spread out. Oops. Now I'm just going to go back into here. A little bit of back and forth. If you have a notepad, that works really well as well. So I kind of like that. Let's see what it looks like. Now remember, I am on a full screen, really large monitor, but I clicked in the full screen to kind of see a better idea of what my customers will see. So we have this. Now keep in mind again, this is a demonstration that you can use and replace the heading titles with images using this format. So feature products, I mean, it just looks really nice. I could even like just make this a little bit more crisp. I do think that the drop shadow, for example, isn't what I want, but I would remove that. But the butterflies look great. Pretty good. And then on mobile as well, they look pretty good. So depending on that, that is how to change out and kind of give you a little more flexibility with the design using imagery for the title.